We have Oliver Dlouhy from Kiwi. Oliver.
Hello, everyone. My name is Oliver Dlouhy, and I'm a co-founder and CEO of Kiwi.com. Today, I'm going to talk about Tequila, which is our new product. But first of all, a couple of words about our company. So Kiwi.com is a travel technology company based in Brno, Czech Republic. We started 6 years ago, just as 3 young guys in the room, in a very small room. But nowadays, after 6 years, we have more than 2,400 employees all around the world. And the company has only raised $1.5 million in total. So we are pretty much bootstrapped, we are profitable and growing. It all starts with one big idea. We wanted to combine flights of carriers which do not officially cooperate with each other. And that's what we call virtual interlining. But we have soon realized that before we could actually start working on this big idea, on this innovation, we had to have quite a robust infrastructure in place. We had to connect to all of the GDSs. We had to connect to hundreds of low-cost carriers. We had to build a payment gateway, a fraud protection mechanism. We had to establish call centers. So as you can see, really robust infrastructure had to be in place before we actually started working on the innovation. But we have managed to build it, and these are our current numbers. We are going to gross almost $1.4 billion in total this year. We are virtually interlining more than 500 carriers all around the world. And we are selling more than 30,000 seats every single day. But we're thinking, maybe there is someone else out there with their big idea, and maybe they will have to spend a huge amount of money and resources on building the same infrastructure which we have already built. So why don't we save them the money and resources by giving out our infrastructure to anyone who wants to use it? And that's exactly what Tequila is about. So think of Tequila as Amazon Web Services for travel. It's a set of APIs and tools which we have built originally for our internal use, but now given out to the world to use it. So it's the access to our content, hundreds of deals which we have negotiated over the years with the carriers, GDSs, travel aggregators, and ticketing partners. But it's not just flights, it's also trains and buses, of course, our virtually interlined itineraries, and soon we'll be adding also hotels. It's the access to our technology, to our cache, which is, by the way, the most comprehensive fare cache in the travel industry. So no more look-to-book ratio issues. It's super scalable, it's fast, it's very accurate, more than 95% bookability. And you can integrate it easily like this. It's also our service. It's a payment gateway capable of accepting payments in 65 different currencies with integrated fraud prevention solution. And it's the army of 1,700 customer support agents speaking 15 languages to help support you or your customers. So how are we going to make money? Kiwi.com makes money with GDS and airline incentives. We are also marking up our flights. And we are going to charge some of our customers who are making heavy requests into our API a small transaction fee. Our partners make money from the commissions we pay for every single booking. They can also mark up our content or come up with any other business model. We don't really care. Tequila is completely business model agnostic. I will give you some real-life examples. For example, we work with Logitravel. This company is using our flight feed to generate dynamic packages which they are selling to their customers. It's very successful. We work closely with London Stansted Airport for their Self-Connect program. We work with many affiliate networks. Flight deals publishing websites are using our cache and our API to spot the best deals. We work with all the meta searches and meta booking companies. Fare prediction companies are using our current or historical data to predict the future development of fares. And we have many other ideas how to use Tequila. For example, this company, this website, you are probably familiar with that. Phocuswright can integrate our multi-city capability into their website to be able to offer flight tickets to their events to all of their visitors. Or maybe any airline can actually use our API or our cache to get greater visibility on their competitors' fares and adjust their fares dynamically based on that. Or this newspaper can use our data to support their articles with our tips and ideas when and where to travel the cheapest and the best. So as you can see, no matter what your idea is, what your big idea is, Tequila and Kiwi.com are here to support you. And it's this easy. Register at tequila.kiwi.com, build your application, get instant access, and launch it with ease. So this is Tequila. Give it a shot. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Oliver. Off the stage. Mike?
The focus group, do you like tequila? Mostly thumbs up.
Universal.
Greg, let's start off with you.
Yeah. Oliver, congratulations for mentioning tequila 27 times in your presentation at Phocuswright. And I applaud you and your team for bootstrapping to build a full online travel agency. And again, coming from the tech side of the world, exposing your APIs to B2B partners to widen your business, I also applaud you for that. On the downside, as a Flyer Talk geek, I'm challenge you to improve your cache. And obviously, you're not the first and won't be the last to try to tackle the difficulties of Interline. And there's still a lot of service issues that you're going to have to deal with, and then your onward partners will have to deal with.
Hi, Oliver. Since I've known you from the beginning, nobody thought you would be successful. You can't make money selling air. And I've watched you build something that's truly remarkable, and the depth and breadth and volume of your business just defies wisdom, or lack thereof in the industry. So I don't know if I love everything in tequila. You know, I don't think newspapers should be selling airline tickets about if they write it. But my bet's still on you that the bulk of what you built is going to have tremendous B2B value in the industry.
I love the product, and I think it's something that everyone could use if they wanted to get that cheaper flight. And I'm thinking more around the inevitable hangover, if you will, from bad service that happens when there's a misconnect. What happens when you buy a ticket from here to London on British Airways and then a connection on Ryanair and British Airways is late? You guys are going to get blamed for that. How do you deal with that, and especially how do you deal with that when you're doing this in a B2B place? Are you providing the customer service? You know, who compensates them?
They have a guarantee.
Yeah, they have the insurance policy.
That would have been a good thing to mention.
I'm kind of an airfare geek, so I appreciate the challenge that you've solved, or what you've tackled with the virtual interlining. I think you've done an amazing job, and those numbers are incredible. One question I have, though, on the API, and I also think it's great that you're offering these APIs in a seemingly very easy way to connect. But it did seem like these APIs are pretty extensive, but you're doing a lot of distinct things, you know, payments, fraud, airfare shopping, and I'm curious, is this a package? Are they kind of a la carte where you pick what you want and they're priced differently? So I'd like to hear some about that.
Yeah, from my perspective, last quick question is, obviously there's a lot of affiliate networks out there that are doing a similar thing. I'd like to understand what your value proposition is as compared to traditional affiliate or GDS as a backbone.
All right, so your guarantee, maybe that's a good place to start.
Yeah, so the guarantee works to cover all of these issues that can arise from this virtual interlining. So if the customer misses the connection because of the delay of the previous flight, we cover it. We book the customer to the next available flight to the final destination. In case there is no flight available on this day, we pay for the hotel, the meal vouchers. So basically, quite a similar service to the standard airline interlining.
And your API, is it an all-in-one, or can they pick and choose, and is it priced individually?
It's like, that's why I compared it to Amazon Web Services. It's a set of APIs and tools. Anybody can pick whatever works for them.
Okay, great. Thank you, Oliver.